Welcome back to The Dark Between Us. Today we're sharing a story that is tragic, complicated, and heartbreakingly human. The story of Monique and Spencer Tepe, a couple from Columbus, Ohio, whose lives were taken far too soon in the home they built together. Monique was 39 years old with a background in early childhood education. She was known for her kindness, her warmth, and her love of teaching and nurturing young minds. She was also an avid baker and planner, someone who brought joy and connection to the people around her. Spencer was 37, a devoted father and talented dentist. He was gentle, thoughtful, and deeply committed to both his patients and his family. Together, they had two young children, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, whose lives were forever changed on the morning of December 30th, 2025. They lived in Wineland Park, a quiet, family-friendly neighborhood in Columbus. It was a street full of life. Neighbors waved hello, kids rode bikes, dogs ran along the sidewalks, and families felt safe. But that morning, everything changed. Spencer didn't show up for work, something completely out of character. When a concerned friend and neighbor called police for a welfare check at the Tepe home on the 1400 block of North 4th Street, officers made a devastating discovery. Both Spencer and Monique were dead from gunshot wounds. The deaths were immediately ruled a double homicide. Inside the home, their two young children were found physically unharmed, but left in a state of shock. There were no signs of forced entry, and no weapon was recovered. This was not random. This was personal. From the beginning, investigators focused on the couple's personal connections. Within days, police identified a suspect, 39-year-old Michael David McKee, Monique's ex-husband, a surgeon residing in Illinois. McKee had previously been married to Monique from 2015 to 2017. Authorities say he was connected to the scene through surveillance footage and a vehicle linked to him near the Tepe home at the time of the killings. McKee was arrested, charged with 2 counts of aggravated murder, waived extradition, and is awaiting transfer to Ohio to face trial. The official motive has not been released, and while rumors circulate online, they remain unverified. At The Dark Between Us, we always distinguish verified facts from speculation. The neighborhood was shaken. People who had known Spencer as a kind, gentle dentist and Monique as a devoted mother and community member expressed shock, grief, and disbelief. It was a place that felt safe, ordinary, and familiar. And suddenly, it was the site of unimaginable tragedy. Online discussions reflected this. Neighbors, friends, and strangers struggling to understand how such a thing could happen. 2 children lost their parents. A community lost its sense of security. A couple just weeks away from their 5th anniversary was gone. This story reminds us that life can be fragile. Relationships can be beautiful, but sometimes carry hidden pain. Emotional, unresolved, or past conflicts can have devastating consequences. Domestic violence in all its forms is real and often invisible. If you or someone you know feels unsafe in a relationship, reach out. There are resources and people ready to help. Awareness and vigilance can save lives. Monique and Spencer's story is tragic, but it's also a reminder to cherish the people we love every day. Their story deserves to be told fully, truthfully, and with empathy. Their children deserve that we remember their parents with dignity. If you appreciate the careful, human-focused storytelling we do here on The Dark Between Us, please like this video, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe. Share your reflections, your questions, or your own stories of awareness and safety. Together, we can honor the victims while learning from these tragedies. We honor Monique and Spencer today, not just as names on a news headline, but as people whose lives mattered, whose home was once full of joy, and whose memory deserves respect. Stay compassionate, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next story on The Dark Between Us.